We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started, and we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 was that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Reynolds. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, 49.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Start good throw here on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A gain of 13 yards.
Man in motion is Smith. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
16-yard line.
Start on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is intercepted.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
On now, Cade York for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Cade York to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Here we go, set, go.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Third and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one caught by Smith. It's It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. Maintain your run, 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well at the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one. On the run to the right. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second TD catch of the season. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On the give, it's Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Throwing. Dart. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and 7. Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle.
Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Having a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cade York to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Come on. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
Here we go. Set. 60. Drop ball ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, switch. Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw again. Forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9.
Left wing 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range. 279 Broncos.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up. And you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, 49. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's in! Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Hey, York to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. On 1st down, Dart, rolling right. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We'll look underneath here for Tracy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, the Giants sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
On the move left. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
They'll run here. They'll bring him down right at the 35, and that is good enough. They pick up the first down. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here comes second down. They'll run. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And